Hey guys, Bree here from MichowaCrochet, and this week I'm gonna go ahead and bust open this crochet kit that my parents got me. And just a little spoiler, I'm already skeptical because it's talking about googly eyes, and I don't see googly eyes anywhere on this box. So let's get into this skeptical review. Welcome back to MichowaCrochet, or welcome for the first time if this is your first time here. Before we get into my review and check out what's inside the crochet kit box, I'm going to show you I finished the alligator I was talking about last week. He came out super cute, and he's got these cute little ridges. You can't really see the nostrils very good, but they're there. But I am super happy with how well he came out. I've probably done 3 or 4 alligator patterns, and I've got to say, so far, this is my favorite one I've done. And it was a no-sew. It was like really cool because you started at the nose, worked down the head, you did the body, you left holes so you could add in like the little legs later, and then you add the details after. So I mean, you're talking about no-sew. I love that idea. I hate the sewing and the weaving in of the ends part, so that is right up my alley. So let's go ahead and take a look at this crochet kit that I've been talking about. So my parents brought this down for me, and I've been very excited about it. The thing is, though, there are some weird things about this box, and I think we'll go down to the table so I can kind of show you everything in a little bit better detail. So let's go meet up at the table. All right, so here is the Crochet Cactus book and kit. My parents got it at Ollie's. I don't know how much they paid for it. It was a gift. So the first thing I noticed is it includes 5 bundles of yarn, a bag of wool stuffing, a crochet hook, needle, and a bag of googly eyes. And I do not understand where these googly eyes are supposed to go, because as you see me turn the box around, there are no googly eyes. So notice there's a few different kinds of cactuses here with flowers. That looks pretty cool. So here's what the side looks like. I think all the sides are pretty much the same. All right, so let's look at the back here. So ages 14 and up, these are the 3 cactuses it shows on the back. And these cactuses don't really look much like these cactuses. I mean, a little bit, but they don't even show this one or this one or this. So I'm a little skeptical going into this, because these don't really look like the ones on the front so much. There's a very different quality in the picture for one, and I'm not even sure if they're exactly the same kind of cactuses. But this is what it says here on the back. Crochet Cactus book and kit. No watering necessary. Crochet your own cuddly cactus garden with these adorable kits. An instructional book shows you how to crochet maintenance-free succulents that you can use to adorn your windowsills or gift to friends and family. This kit contains everything you need to create 3 projects. So I'm wondering if it's these 3 projects, which don't really match up with the ones on the front of the box. So we'll see though. Includes a crochet hook, yarn, stuffing, and a needle. So what are you waiting for? Get started making your cactus garden for all to admire. So we'll have to let's open this up and see exactly what's inside. So because I'm going into this very, very, very skeptical of what's actually inside. All right. This is a nice little, let's pull out the plastic tray. All right. So make sure so this is what we're looking at. Now, we have a metal crochet hook, which is kind of nice because, so the last couple of things I've done have had plastic crochet hooks. We got our stuffing. We have an actual metal needle, which, I mean, kudos to them for metal tools versus plastic ones. All right, so we have our book here. We have the googly eyes, which I haven't quite figured out yet. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skeins of yarn. So it looks like we'd have the brown for the dirt, the orange for the pot, the green for the cactus, the yellow for the flower, and some white, which I'm not real sure what the white's for. So, All right, well, let's open up the book and kind of take a look and see what's inside, because I'm really kind of wondering about the googly eyes and that. Okay, so it looks like these are really nice looking. I don't think these are the best quality pictures, but it looks interesting so far. You got your abbreviations. They're not exactly the nicest pictures, but I mean, they'll do. Gives you an idea of like how to crochet. All right, so let's see what the actual projects are in this book. We have, okay, we saw this one from the back of the book. Okay, I'm just gonna flip through. We saw this one was listed on the back of the book. Okay, this one was listed on the back of the book. So those are probably the three we have the yarn for. Where are all the other ones? And what are the googly eyes for? Oh gosh. This might be one of the worst crochet kits I've ever seen. Because this book is only showing you how to make these three, when it's showing you all these on the front. Like, that doesn't add up. Like, this one definitely isn't in there. And then these are not the same as this. This looks different than that. And this one isn't in there, and this isn't in there. Oh my gosh. I'm like kind of blown away. And there's googly eyes. So they just threw the googly eyes in for funsies, because that's it. It's just these three cactuses. So yeah, if you go out in public, you happen to see this, this is not what you're getting. This apparently is what you're getting. I don't even know. I'm blown away by that. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's it. There's nothing else in this kit for the other. I mean, there's nothing. This is an empty box at this point. Like, this is terrible. Oh my gosh. Well, guys, I think that review is a bit of a disaster. I mean, there's definitely a lot more bad points than good points. I mean, you've heard me name off like the worst of the things. Like, there's a lot of false advertising. It does not include all the patterns that you think you're getting. There's googly eyes that don't match up with any patterns that there's no purpose for. Nor are the googly eyes listed under the materials for any of the patterns. And the yarn is like, the yarn itself, I mean, it's pretty much what you expect in these kits. So is the stuffing. It's just, yeah, this, I could not recommend this to anybody. It's just, it's not good. Like, I wanted it to be so much better, but there's too much of a difference between, you know, the beautifulness you're seeing here and this. I mean, there's a big difference, because these are so aesthetically pleasing. There's a variety. But this is all you get in the end? Like, these three patterns? Like, I'm super disappointed. Like, this was something I had been looking forward to for, like, a long time. Like, I mean, months and months and months ago, my mom bought this for me, and this was the thing I was most excited about that she was bringing up to me. So I'm very disappointed. I do want to, though, mention a couple good things, because I hate to leave the video on, like, such a negative note. I would like to say things I'd like to mention that were good were the fact of the hook is metal, and that the needle they included is actually metal versus a plastic one. Like, I pretty much, if I get something with like a plastic needle, like for weaving in my ends, it's pretty much going in the trash. I just don't have a use for it. I will pull out one of the ones in my stash that are a metal needle. So like, that's a good point. And the other thing I didn't really notice at first, but as I'm like getting ready to put this stuff away, is that the little ball bands in these are super cute. I love that they have these little balls of yarn like all the way around. Like, that's a cute little touch. I love that. That's the cutest ball bands I think I've ever seen in my life. But I mean, that just doesn't make up for it. The you know, the metal tools, the hook, the needle, the cute ball band, just, it doesn't make up for the fact of you're getting 3 like very basic looking patterns that I could have looked up on the internet for free. And more than likely, I had better yarn in my stash. And going into this, I honest to goodness thought that these were these were going to be the patterns. And the fact that you threw googly eyes into it, that doesn't make up for the fact that where are these patterns? Because they are not in this box. So I'm really disappointed. Like, I was really looking forward to it. I mean, normally with these type of videos, I usually try to like work up one of the patterns, but to be honest, I'm so disappointed. I'm not going to bother. I mean, I'll probably throw this in with my stash of patterns, and, you know, I'll probably throw the hook and the needle in, but to be honest, it's not good. So I hate to kind of end with it's not good, but it is what it is. So I'm very grateful though for my parents for getting this for me, because I mean, honestly, I didn't know until I actually opened it up. Like, you don't know. I mean, and when you're buying something at like a discount store, it's kind of a crapshoot. You really just don't know what you're going to get. So it didn't live up to my expectations. It didn't live up to the expectation that they gave me from looking at the box. But hey, now you know. So if you see this kit somewhere, don't bother. End of story. So until next week though, take care.